Well, I guess this is better than nothing. Hello, this is Dry Oasis. I'm your host, and usually I would say, and here are my coworkers, Kirby and Snorlax, but unfortunately, I have. Hold on a moment while I do something in the background, because I have this thing going on with my forge thing, so hold on a moment while I take care of that. Alright, there we are. Anyways, like I've been meaning to say, this is me here, so I would usually say that I hope that you can see everything, but that's but unfortunately right now I'm kind of like in a iffy mood or whatever, so sorry to disappoint, but right now no face cam right now. So wait, what? Son of a gun. Okay, so right now it's just been basically, for the last couple of days I've been kind of busy here and there working on the Annie musical, but also in the fact that unfortunately I've gotten a little bit of a cold or whatever, sore throat, so it's been kind of awkward for me, so yeah, unfortunately this means that I won't be able to stream. I probably will feel that's, well, it's not only that, but I've been also trying to trying to dust off my place. It's been a little bit of a cold weather kind of thing that's picked up, and unfortunately I've felt a little bit under the weather, so basically no face cam right now, and the fact that I've been cleaning up my room here and there, just dusting the place, but unfortunately I've made so much of a mess that it's very, very, like, really hard to stream, but it's kind of a mess. I don't want to show you that. Oh, so yeah, it's been really cold out here in the desert recently, so it's something that's something that I have to get accustomed to again, so sorry for being, so yeah, me getting sick, this place, my room being disorganized and whatever, and any rehearsals means that not only any rehearsals, but the any show, and all of that means that I've been busy and unfortunately have not been able to stream as much, so I apologize in advance for a whole month or so. And I've wanted to do a Thanksgiving, kind of, my top 10 favorite Thanksgiving stuff as well, so there's that. And yeah, I might be thinking of doing my top 20 Thanksgiving friends songs as well, and Halloween songs, rainy day songs. There is a lot that I was planning to do in the last month, but it was kind of like overwhelming to say the least. But yeah, that's where I was. Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. Alright, time to get into the courtroom. Man, I haven't heard this scene in a long time. I'm dancing in the background. But yeah, anyways, to continue on from where I was at. Crime scene recreation. Recreation? Well, we're out in the recreation area. March 29th, 10:12 a.m., prison yard. Here we are again. Here we are again on my own. Going down this only road I've ever known. Let's hope we can find something this time that will finally reveal the truth behind it all. Although that might be easier said than done. There's nothing left to investigate. Judge Gafel's deduction yesterday. There's another possibility, one you seem to have overlooked. The well in the yard. Could a body not have been entered the tunnel from there? In summary, the body must have been thrown down the well and moved to the workshop. At some point during the show. Tell me, who else could have done that but Mr. Saint? A knight's body been really thrown down the well? The answer to that question will surely show us the way forward. But before we begin, I should tidy up my organizer a little. Unnecessary evidence has been removed. The main evidence has been rearranged. Let's see here. Huh, there's a cover on it. A dried up well, slept Bane in the middle of a prison? Figured it'd be locked. Well, luckily, I'm a master lockpicker. Want me to do my stuff? I think not. We'll do this investigation by the book. Come on, don't be such a stick in the mud. Whoa! What is it, Kay? The lock's broken, and from the looks of it, it's been broken for a long time. If that's the case, then anyone could have thrown Knight's body down the well. Judge Gafel's theory that Mr. Saint carried out the murder here in the yard. Why is that? And then during the performance, he threw the body down the well. What are you thinking, Miles Areno? Plausible or no? Oh, why don't we see if Missile can help us out again? He'll be able to tell us if Mr. Knight's body was here and by which way it went. Good idea. We'll call it Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe speaking. Detective, I need your assistance. Come to the prison yard and bring my missile with you. You bet, sir. Detective Gumshoe's seven secret weapons to the rescue again, huh? I'm fairly sure missile belongs to the precinct. I'd also like you to bring one of our witnesses. Call the Berry Big Circus and ask Miss Regina Berry to come down here with you. Yes, sir. I'll be there before you know it. So, what shall we do while we're waiting for Gummy? How about a quick game of hide and go seek? Fun idea, kiddo, but where exactly would we hide? You seriously not considering it? He's not seriously considering it? Nah. I almost forgot about some of this stuff here. Your game can wait, Kay. We need to call on one of your more practical skills. I think you know the one. Oh, you bet I do. You bet I do. One crime scene recreation coming right up. Huh? Say what now? Let me show you. Introducing a great thief's great secret weapon, Little Thief. Whoa! Screens appearing from the air? This is some next level tech, little sis. Wanna talk me through the deets? What are you doing now? I'm inputting everything we need for the simulation. Allow me to explain. This is Mr. Thief. It's a device that can recreate crime scenes at specific moments in time based on the data you feed it. How about start us off with a recreation of what the yard looked like yesterday? Good idea. That was when they were in the middle of tearing down the stage. We didn't pay much attention to the well then. Who knows? We may have overlooked something. Leave it to me. I'll use a photo I took. Beepity beepity boop beep beep. Okay, you're not a robot. That's all the data. Just gotta pump the projection power to the max and dark skies of evening where no other birthday dared stay queen. One alone remains all seen. Now, witness the true power of real-day modern Robin Hood. Oh, that looks cool. Yipes! What is this? It's a recreation of how things were yesterday, modeled on the data I gave to Little Thief. This gadget was the tool used by the original Yatagrasu, but they used it to plan robberies. Well, there's no harm in using it for something on the right side of the law now. Oh, but keep in mind that it can only recreate what I tell it to. It can't simulate things it doesn't have data for, and if the data itself contains mistakes, then you'll wind up with those same mistakes in the recreation too. But this particular recreation is based on case photo, so we shouldn't run into any problems. That's enough preamble. Shall we get started? Prison yard. Don't forget, you can examine stuff in the recreation just like in real life. You can also present evidence to try to clear up any inconsistencies you find. Of course, thanks for the reminder. Now, let's take a look at that well. The Great Thief's great secret weapon. Color me intrigued, Miles Sereno. Not exactly by the book stuff, though, yeah? Using a Great Thief's doodads in an official investigation. Whoa, enough with the death stares. Chief, I'm cool, okay? I can keep it a secret. Anything for the truth, am I right? It's possible that vital evidence has already been destroyed. Without case reproduction of the scene, we have no hope of finding it. Hey, relax. Like I said, I'll just zip it and nod lightly while you cats do your thing. Thank you. That would be very helpful. Wicker basket. Rather a cart given the wheels. Hey, wouldn't it be fun to hop in and race down a hill? Oh, you know what else would be fun? Racing down a hill on office chairs. Where did any of that come from? What was the name of our trunk-happy friend again? Asia the Asian elephant. Of course, how could I forget? Not exactly inspired though, is it? Was Miss Berry having an off day when she came up with it? Oh my gosh, Mr. Edgeworth, not in front of the poor elephant herself. But it's a recreation. How does that make any sense? This door appears to be locked. Want me to open it? Can't guarantee anything, but I'll certainly give it a try. No, if we deem it necessary, we will simply ask for the key. Spoil sport, that could have been my chance to shine. You're free to shine somewhere else, but it will not make an audience out of me. Yes, this is where the circus show stage stood. Yeah, you know what I mean. Do you think people would be interested in a great thieving show? I'm sure the police would be very eager to attend. These chairs must have been for the audience. Wow, I pity whoever had to put them all away. Really? Why? Huh, You've clearly never had to fold up a bunch of boring cheers before, huh? Not personally. I told other people to do it, though. Come on, Mr. Idrith. You gotta roll up your sleeves and help out once in a while. Look, I'll consider it. We should examine this area carefully. It may just hold the clue we need. It looks like this was designed for raising and lowering a bucket. No sign of the bucket, though. The well was behind the stage, which means there aren't many people who could have thrown Knight's body down during the show. This is really looking worse and worse for Mr. Saint. What are a bunch of pulleys doing here? They don't seem to be pulleys for lifting buckets. There's nothing of it. You mean it's the sheet, right? There's a sturdy-looking hemp rope lying on the ground. Kinda reminds me of the ropes we used for playing tug-of-war in school. The answer is no, Kay. What? I didn't even say anything. Yet. I see it also has a metal skate attached to one's end. Oh yeah, it looks like something you used to put up a tent. But there was no tent, was there? In which case, what was it used for? It's a metal weight of some kind. Looks like it weighs... Projection makes it a little tricky to read. Do you remember how heavy it was, Kay? Sure, it was 30 pounds. The reason why it was found by the well. What does anyone need such a weight for anyway? Doesn't seem related to the circus show at any rate. So what do you think all the stuff around the well was used for? Police rope and weight. What were they used for? I can't see any of the animals needing them for their part of the performance. Indeed, nothing immediately strikes me as a little likely purpose. I'll have to ask Miss Berry later. I suspect that's all about there is to find for now. Detective Gumshoe should be here soon, too. Okay, you can power down Mr. Thief now. Does it run on batteries? I wonder how that works. Sure thing. Prepare to return to normality. Aw, man, that's boring. Beep, beep. Investigation complete. Sorry, sir. I came as quick as I could. Speak of the devil. Detective. That was indeed impressively quick. You know me, sir. Never did like to keep you waiting, huh? Like middle... By the way, if you're wondering about Delta, then probably sometime next week. I don't know. Who knows? Thanks for coming all this way too, Regina. No problem. This seemed way more fun than rehearsals, so I ditched them for the day. It's very much appreciated. Right, Detective, let's get started with Miss Isle. Yes, sir. Hey, Miss Isle, over here, boy. Huh? What's the matter? Come on, boy, come on. What's wrong with him? Looks like he's scared of something, sir. Eek! Alligator! Alligator! Guess he's not a fan, sir. Well, I doubt he'll be much help to us like this. Any other bright ideas, Mazzarino? Yes, actually. Miss Berry, would you mind lending us a hand? Oh, I'd like to. Just tell me what you need. Do you want me to teach Ellie some tricks? I don't doubt she could do it, but... nothing quite like that. It's simply like an account of what the yard looked like during the show. I like where this is going. We're thinking of using Little Thief again, am I right? If you'd be so kind. Oh, look at Missile. Okay, I've plugged in all the data. Firing up the simulation. Look at Missile. So cute. Here you go. This is what the yard was like during the show. The time at which the body was purported to have been thrown down the well. Oh wow! Oh wow, this is so amazing. It's like magic. No magic here, just sweet, sweet data. Which is why, ahem. Huh? The area behind the stage is missing. Yeah, Regina said she wasn't involved in getting the stage set up. So we don't have any data on what it was like back there. No data, no simulation, huh? Brutal. I'm so sorry, you guys. It's all because I let Simeon do everything by himself. Oh, no. It's all my frilly associate's fault. Objection, Fender. Anyway, we got a fresh simulation now, but we still have the other data too. You can switch back to whenever you want the recreation of them taking down the stage. So we can examine both during and after the show, and switch between the two at will. You can switch between the recreations by using X to talk with K. Now then, let's continue our investigation, shall we? Prison Yard. It appeared that we're missing some data for this point in time. Yep, that's about the size of it. You gotta steal us some data. You don't steal data, Kate. You use logic and deduction to get what you need. Well, I'm more of an act first, think later, gal. Please don't add to my workload with your recklessness. I would hate to have to worry I would hate to have to order your arrest. Chairs are lined up neatly for the show, but we know there were a few empty seats during the performance. Huh, something about the space, the way the seats are arranged. Reminds me of a karaoke contest I entered as a kid. You entered a karaoke contest? I sure did, and I came in second. Even in the depths of night, man at the birthday takes flight. When alone soars to shine, the light of righteousness on the world's blight. Tell me you didn't actually sing that. I sure did. She did well to take second place. Perhaps stole is more apt? Or is it more that she failed to steal first place? I'm overthinking this. Oh, that's hilarious. Huh? The basket was empty in the other recreation. Oh yeah, but it was definitely empty in the photo I took too. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake when I was filling you in earlier. Oh? That basket's for holding Azia's food, but on the morning of the show, all the apples that were in it have vanished. Poof. I totally forgot to mention it. Sorry. Disappearing apples. I should make a note of this. Professor Azia was in the cart until the day before the show, but was gone for the next morning. It's a pen that held Azia, the Asian elephant. Now empty, as the lady herself is on stage. I wonder how they got her in here in the first place. What do you mean? Well, the entrance to the art is people-sized. And there's like a gazillion megawatts pumping through that fence. Kind of risky, no? Not if one turned off the electricity. Yeah, but all of them, the prisoners would escape. Through an entrance blocked by an elephant? I think not. This is a real puzzler, alright. I'll need to give it some more thought. She seemed to be enjoying the challenge. I'll leave her to it. Now that's one impressive fence. I'm sure I could climb it if I... Please don't. It's electrified. I wonder what's on the other side. The warden's office, I believe. Guess she likes to keep a close eye on her pets. This facility would probably function better as a zoo than a prison. Haha! This pond is home to warning Lagarde's beloved alligator. And look, this one must be from her latest meal. Someone doubt an alligator could pick a carcass clean like that. You think? I got the feeling she was rather ladylike in her own way, actually. If you say so. Well, I do. Gonna have a sixth sense for these things. An interesting talent, though. Not one I'm particularly envious of. Story of forbidden love between a tiger and an elephant. Wish I could have seen it. Wish I could have seen Simeon up there on that stage too. Oh, he was wonderful. The way he flew off that stage. Ah yes, that scene. Victory is depicted in a very unique manner, whereby the villain is sent flying from the stage. Having been ejected from the stage in this manner, the villain no longer appears in the performance. And you're saying the crime took place during that time? Roughly, how long would you say Mr. Saint was off stage for, Miss Sperry? Let's see. I guess it was around 15 minutes? Just as Judge Gavelle said. Isn't it pretty hairy health and safety-wise having an elephant fling a guy off the stage? Not at all. AC is very gentle. I'm not sure it changes much if she flings him gently or roughly. Too gentle, in fact. When we first rehearsed it, she barely nudged him. But by the end, he was flying off that stage. Not because of Ezia, though. Simeon had figured out some kind of trick, apparently. Isn't it amazing? A trick? Do you have any idea what kind of trick? What, who, me? Oh no, that was Simeon's big thing. I wouldn't know where to start. So do you come to visit prison often, Regina? I sure do. I have so many little friends here. That's wonderful. And they're all such sweeties. The old faces and the new. I made a new friend only yesterday. Ellie's just the cutest. Cute. That fully grown alligator lurking in the depths of the pond? Are you sure about that? Can't help worrying you could just walk up and then chomp, you know. Oh, don't be silly. She'd never do anything like that. Especially since she's not doing great. Heard she hasn't been herself since yesterday. I'm so worried about her. You guys are worried too, right? Right? Yeah, totally. Super worried. Right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes. Super. Don't run me into this. Let's see here. Let's see if this works. The trick Mr. Saint performed for his big scene. Could have it meant something to do with all the items we found by the well? Okay, I'd like to have another look at the equipment around the well from yesterday. Can you have Mr. Thief bring up the recreation from when they were tearing down the stage? You got it! Taking another look at these items, could they not have been used for this trick of Mr. Saint's? That's possible enough. Hey, I could maybe add it to the simulation. Good idea. Please go ahead and ask Mr. Saint for the details. Roger that. I'll be right back. I'm back, and you told me exactly how he did it. Excellent. Well, how does it work? He said he used a pulley at the top of the well to suspend the heavy weight from a rope. I lowered that down into the well. The other end of the rope, well, went through 2 more pulleys. It was tied around his body. I see. So he used the downward pull of the weights to help him launch himself into the air. But how did he make sure the weight only dropped when he wanted it to? He used the stake to stop it, that's how. This Barry didn't seem to know anything about the trick or the contraption he built for it. In which case, I suppose it must have been Mr. Satan himself who pulled out the stake. That's right, and to do that he used a second length of rope. He tied it to the stake, and then when he gave it a sharp tug, the stake was released and the weight dropped down the well. It's a great trick. I have to steal it. This one has to go in the Great Thief's repertoire. It may not be quite that easy. These kind of circus tricks can require years of practice to master. Simply stealing the idea won't be enough. Alright, practice is then. Well, before you run away to do so, would you mind updating the simulation? Alright, now we can see how it all works for ourselves. Okay, I'm switching back to the recreation of the performance. And now, to add in the data. Little Thief should be able to reproduce the trick now. So this is how Mr. Satan performed his trick. Oh, hold on a moment. Mr. Satan's trick. Contraption that used the well, very heavy weight, 3 pulleys and 2 lengths of rope to send flying during the show. Simeon's full of surprises, huh? I mean, dropping a weight down a well to help him fly off the stage like that? That's genius. Indeed, I imagine he would have needed quite a lot of weight. More than him at the very least. It would have taken some serious pull to lift him into the air like that. Yeah, probably a ton of practice. Yeah. Wait, doesn't this seem odd to you? No? You haven't noticed, Detective? There's something strange about the weight we found. The problem is the number of weights. That is to say, the one weight on its own wouldn't be heavy enough. Insufficient weight. More weight would have been needed to lift Saint into the air. Single 30-pound weight couldn't have lifted Mr. Saint off the ground. Oh yeah, he's probably like 180 at least. In which case, could there perhaps be some weights missing? Sounds like a job for my separate secret weapon, sir. Should I need to use some arise? I suppose we should speak with him then. The apples in the basket were likely eaten by Asia. Really? That's strange. I made sure to put the cart where her trunk couldn't reach them. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Oh yes, it was still full of apples the night before the show. And we must consider the possibility that the cart was moved to somewhere within Asia's reach. A large basket full of apples couldn't have been moved by the wind. Which likely means somebody moved it for a reason. Basket of apples. Basket was moved by someone the night before the show. So before the show had even started, the cart had been moved and its apples eaten. Yes, that seems to be the most probable timeline. Let's update the recreation K. Will do. I'll add that into the simulation of the performance then. Updating based on what Regina told us now. They're all done. The door appears to be locked. Wait, want me to open it? Fine, it's fine. I don't wonder it smelled animals. It was being used for the elephant. To hold out these apples, right? Yep. Yep, it was full of them the day before the show. You can't see me because I'm off screen. So they vanished overnight? Oh, did you figure out something, Mr. Edgeworth? Quite possibly. Don't say a word, sir. I just know what you're looking for. It's written all over your face. It is? This all might be terminally out of action, but my fishing rod is good to go whenever you need it. Oh, and if you want to give the metal detector a shot, I have this too. Yeesh. Wow. Really? We have to do this. Detective, I have need of one of your secret weapons. Roger that! The metal detector, if you would be so kind. Ah, jeez, I'm never gonna use my fishing rod. So, before we get started, let me run you how through the metal detector works, sir. Simple enough. It uses this sound, this gauge, to tell how close you are to something made of metal. The closer you get, the more strongly it will react. When it goes out like this, just give me the order to examine the spot where I'm standing. Say, what do we got here? Oh, the fence. Anyway, that's how it all works. You tell me where you want me to look, sir, and I'll get right on it. Ah, it's so fun. Sir, I'm picking up something over here. Let's take a little look-see. Huh? Find these little guys in the grass. Oh, they're the same as the weight we found by the well. It must be from Mr. Singh's trick. Someone hide these here on purpose? I count 4 altogether, sir. So he waits at least like... He weighs 150 pounds? No effing way. Under 50 pounds? No way. They would be more heavy enough to send him flying. So somebody hid several of the same weights as the one by the well. But why? And why over here? Yes! Nice work, me! Eek! Alligator! That thing nearly gave me a heart attack. Huh? Huh? What's the matter, detective? It's a metal detector, sir. It's, reacting to the alligator. What? How? You're sure it's not responding to the weights we just found? No, sir. I'm sure this is something different. And I'm sure it's coming from the alligator. And she's gone. Heh, we scared that big snapper good. I don't think that's it, Kay. Huh? Then what is it? Allie hasn't been herself lately. That's the name. Allie, the warden's favorite pet. She wouldn't even look at the food warden the guard brought her yesterday. She was acting as if, I don't know, as if maybe she'd eaten something that didn't agree with her. Maybe the metal detector was responding to whatever she ate, sir. Oh no, what if she ate one of the weights? I highly doubt even an alligator could swallow a 30-pound lump of iron. What did the metal detector actually pick up? And why would someone hide those weights? Perhaps I missed something when I looked at the equipment by the well. Okay, could you recreate the scene again? Coming right up! Am I really just pissing myself? Okay. There's nothing. What? Am I missing something? Mr. Edgeworth, I think I've cracked the case, sir. What if the killer was an invisible man? Go on. Well, the weapon came out of nowhere, and nobody knows how the body was moved. None of that makes sense, until you put an invisible man in the picture. Detective, don't tell me you think invisible people really exist. Who knows, sir, but it'd be fun to see one, though, huh? What a winning idea. Perhaps we should make your assignment to Mr. Winter permanent from tomorrow. You gotta be kidding me. That kid probably still believes in Santa Claus. People in glass houses. Right? Maybe I'll look here. That's one of the heavy weight. Kind of makes you think how much all this weight must all be weighing on Simeon. Does? I'm not sure I quite see it myself. Oh, too bad we don't have the real thing here. Otherwise, I'd hang it around your neck like a big ol' albatross. Then we'd see how you like it. Be some stiff resistance if you tried. I can promise you that. Hello there, Eustace. Is my God and Savior. Wow. Oh, wow, that is hilarious. Mr. Saint used it well to construct a contraption that would send him flying from the stage. Make clever use of 2 ropes. 2 ropes? And then to tear down recreation, wasn't there only 1? Should try to switch into the other simulation and double check. Pulling the ropes. Suppose the two do tend to go together. They sure do. Like a great thief and her treasure. Can't have one without the other. Sorry, but the proper pairing in this case is a great thief and a set of handcuffs. This tarp. It's just like the one we saw in the workshop. This tarp. It's just like the one we... Yes. Why is it here? Why? Are you okay, Mr. Edgeworth? You've gone kind of blank. Blank, and so stop stealing my thoughts. Probably was that. Oh, Mr. Winner. Think about the 2 recreations, the one during the performance and the one we're looking at now. There is a major difference between the 2, namely that one of the ropes is missing. Oh yeah, Mr. Saint's shrink wouldn't work with only the items we see before us. So what happened? Where did the missing rope go? I think one of the pieces of evidence we've collected might tell us exactly that. Really? What shows us where the missing rope went? This rope was found beside Knight's body. Wait, you mean... Yes, it must have been the other rope used in Mr. Saint's trick. So you're saying... Yes, that this rope did indeed have a weight attached to it. But it wasn't any of the iron weights we found. Those were hidden in the bushes and replaced with something else. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Come on, I'm dying here. Think about what the rope we found in the workshop was related to. Do that and you'll soon figure out the answer. Can only have been Knight's body that's dropped down the well. What? Mr. Knight's body was the weight? Yes, somebody first swapped out the weights used for Mr. Saint's trick. Then Mr. Saint used the contraption to make his exit from the stage. When he let the rope around his body loose, both the rope and Knight's body fell to the bottom of the well. Well, I guess it's game over then. I mean, didn't we assert that this would be the case? The rope that was never used to restrain Knight. It was used to suspend his body halfway down the well. From this we can easily see why most of the weights were hidden, so that no one would realize they'd been replaced with the body. Precisely. We can then further deduce that they were hidden by the killer. Whoa there, Gain! Wasn't poor old Bronco stabbed in the neck? Wouldn't there be blood everywhere, including down the well? Oh, the killer thought of that, which is why they used this. This tarp was found with the body. I think it's likely that Knight's corpse was wrapped in it. Ooh, another piece of the puzzle falls into place. It's all coming together now. Love it! But all we're doing is proving that the body did go down the well. Which means we're helping prove that Simeon was the killer. No, not quite. But what about what Cavell said yesterday? About if Mr. Saint truly is a killer, why would he need to go to such lengths to commit his crime? That's true. Knight's body fell down the well when Mr. Saint used his contraption during the show. Therefore, it reveals nothing about where the real killer actually was or what they were doing at the time. It's only designed to throw suspicion onto those who were not at the show. Yeah, I guess we did suspect Mr. Candace right away, huh? That was the killer's goal, to make us think that the crime took place during the show. In other words, they used the well contraption to construct an alibi. Miss Berry, when exactly did Mr. Saint put his contraption together? It would have been the day before the show. The night before, actually. Yes, we started getting ready for the show around 9 p.m. And I think we finished around midnight? In which case, the killer must have switched the weights out for the body after that point. Did Candace know about this contraption? Even if he did, he wouldn't have been able to do much with it. And I highly doubt that he taught his dog to suspend bodies halfway down wells. Which means Candace isn't the killer. Yeah, I wonder where he is as well. Well, I guess he might have gone home for the day, but who knows where he is. And we've deduced that the weights were switched. Oh. The basket was... Better use this weight. Basket of apples. The basket was moved the night before the circus performance, and we deduced that the weights were switched for the body around the same time. Hard to chalk that up to coincidence, huh? Then the next question we should be asking is, why was the cart moved? I think I can hazard a guess. The cart would have been blocking that door, which can only mean that somebody needed to open it. Now, let's see what's... Oh, great, it's locked. Let me ask a guard for help. Hey, Mr. Guard. Yes, miss? What can I do for you? That was fast. Guard, where is the key for this door? Oh, the warden keeps hold of that. I'll go ask her for it. Warden Lagarde is the only one with the key? Oh, God. Meaning if somebody did open the door, it would have gone from her somehow. Thanks for the help. Look at all these breakers. They must control the electricity for the whole prison. So we're thinking somebody got in here the night before the show, right? But why? What were they trying to do? Well, I doubt they came in here by mistake thinking it was a break room. They must have come to tamper with the switches. Did they turn off the power to something? Come to think of it, wasn't there something that lost power? There was a 3-hour gap in the security camera footage. Oh yeah, there was! So somebody flipped the breaker it was connected to? It seems very likely. Do you think it was the killer? It's true that shutting off the cameras would have made things easier for them. It would! Which means the killer would have been someone who had access to the breakers. And it seems only one person has the key. It couldn't be, could it? Alright, little thief, your work here is done. Yay, we got more health out of that. Huh? First on the scene, the early bird wins a worm. Good morning, Mr. Winter. What? You? How do you get in here before me? Good morning, Miss Edgeworth. I see you've made an early start. And I see you've made a late one, Miss Judge Cavell. This is not my only case. I'm a very busy woman. Not all of us enjoy the freedom of a prosecutor relieved of its only current responsibility. Kirk. Oh, I do apologize. I mean, of course, an associate attorney. Associate? More like asinine. We'll see about that. Eustace, let us begin the investigation of the yard. Okay, I'll go get some of the officers to help. That won't be necessary. Why not? We've already finished investigating the yard, and won quite the prize in the process. Won? But I'm supposed to be the winner. Your Honor. I'd like to revisit your theory from yesterday, in order to thoroughly disprove it. I would caution you to choose your words carefully, Mr. Edgeworth, as I am sure you remember your badge is in my hands. Like I give a heck. How could I forget? You've told me several dozen times already. Perhaps you'd care to try a different threat? Overruled. You have been warned repeatedly, yes. Each time, my words seem to have fallen on deaf ears. I mean to make this crystal clear. The committee cannot and will not tolerate insubordination. Objection! The fate of my badge and the whims of the committee are of no concern to me now. The only thing that concerns me is proving Simeon Saint's innocence. Interesting. And spoken like a true defense attorney. In that case, I shall be equally uncompromising. In the name of the goddess of justice, die! I will strike down your case without mercy. When I am done, your career as a prosecutor will be over as well. I hope you do not come to regret this. Judge Cavell's theory. Alright, well, as much as I'd like to do more stuff here, I need to do stuff. So yeah, this has been Dry Oasis. I've been your host, and yeah, usually I would have the goodbye scene, but it's also still back in the October scene, so for those watching, I hope that you've all, for those watching Twitch, I hope that you've all had a great day, and if not, I hope the rest of your day is better, or tomorrow's better for you. And let's see here. They're already playing Metroid Prime 4. No. So I guess I'll go to this Dragon Quest scene. for those watching, I hope that you've all had a great stay. And if not, I hope the rest of your day is better or tomorrow is better for you. And see you later. And I hope I will get better eventually with this cold that I'm working through. So, see you later. Bye-bye. And now, to end the stream.